Do cats experience separation anxiety? Oh, absolutely. While it might surprise some folks who think cats are independent, aloof creatures that couldn't care less about their human companions, the truth is, they can suffer from separation anxiety just like dogs. I know, right? It's one of those things that totally blows the whole "cats don't need us" myth out of the water. Let's dive into it. Cats have long had a reputation for being solitary creatures, the mysterious loners of the animal world. We imagine them slinking around the house, only emerging for a snack or a cozy spot by the window. But if you're a cat parent, you know that's not always the case. Many cats are affectionate, playful, and downright needy. They follow you around like little shadows, meowing for attention, nuzzling for affection, or plopping themselves on your keyboard during the most important Zoom meeting of the year. Sound familiar? Yep, cats are complex and, yes, they do get attached to us. And that attachment? Well, it's a double-edged sword. Just as our cats love the attention, routines, and companionship we offer, they can feel pretty anxious when it all goes away. Enter separation anxiety. Separation anxiety in cats manifests when a kitty becomes overly stressed or nervous when they're left alone, whether it's for a few hours or an entire day. Cats thrive on routine. They're creatures of habit. So, when your cat's favorite human, suddenly disappear for a long period, it can trigger feelings of abandonment and insecurity. Now, don't get me wrong. Not all cats will experience separation anxiety, but for those that do, the symptoms can be heartbreaking. It's not just your typical, "my cat is lonely" behavior. No, we're talking real stress here. So, how can you tell if your feline friend is struggling when you're not around? Well, cats don't always make it obvious. They might not be as vocal or destructive as a dog with separation anxiety. Thankfully, you probably won't come home to a shredded couch, but they have their own ways of showing they're stressed. Excessive meowing or vocalization. Does your cat yowl, cry, or meow like the world is ending when you leave? That's a pretty clear cry for help. And we're not talking about a quick, "Hey, don't forget my dinner," meow. This is more like, "Where are you going? How could you abandon me like this?" kind of meowing. Destructive behavior. While not as common in cats as it is in dogs, some felines will act out by scratching furniture, knocking things over, or even going potty outside the litter box. It's their way of expressing distress. Over-grooming. Cats are known for their grooming habits, but excessive licking can be a sign of anxiety. If your kitty is constantly licking themselves to the point of bald patches or irritated skin, it's time to pay attention. Lethargy or depression. On the flip side, some cats might withdraw when they're anxious. They'll hide more, sleep excessively, or just seem off. If your cat's usual spunky personality dims every time you leave, separation anxiety could be the culprit. Refusing to eat or drink. Cats can be picky eaters, but refusing food entirely when you're away can be a red flag. This could be your kitty's way of showing they're not coping well with being alone. Not all cats will experience separation anxiety, but some are more prone to it. Kittens who were orphaned or weaned too early, for instance, are often more likely to develop attachment issues. Cats that have been adopted from shelters may also have abandonment fears, especially if they've had multiple homes. And, of course, if your cat has been through any significant trauma or changes in routine, like moving to a new house or a change in household members, that can trigger anxiety too. Think about it this way. You're the center of your cat's world. They might seem independent, but they rely on you for more than just food and water. You provide safety, comfort, and consistency. When that suddenly vanishes, even temporarily, it can be jarring for your cat. They're left wondering, "Where's my person? When are they coming back? What if they don't?" So, what can you do if your cat is showing signs of separation anxiety? Don't worry, there are ways to ease their stress and make your time apart less traumatic. 1. Leave something comforting behind. Before heading out the door, leave a piece of your clothing, something that smells like you, in their favorite spot. Cats have an incredible sense of smell, and the scent of their human can provide them with comfort when you're not around. 2. Create a stimulating environment. Toys, puzzle feeders, cat trees, and window perches can keep your cat entertained while you're gone. If they have plenty to do, they're less likely to feel lonely. Some people even leave the TV or radio on for their cats. Hey, some cats really dig watching birds on TV. 3. Stick to a routine. Cats love routine. If possible, keep your comings and goings as predictable as you can. If your cat knows that you'll be home by 6 p.m. every day, they'll be less anxious about your absence. 4. Consider a companion. For some cats, having another cat in the house can help alleviate separation anxiety. It gives them a buddy to hang out with while you're gone. Just make sure to introduce a new pet slowly to avoid creating more stress. 5. Talk to your vet. In severe cases, your vet might recommend anxiety-reducing medications or pheromone diffusers. These can help calm your cat when you're away. Yes, cats can, and do, experience separation anxiety. They may not show it in the same way as dogs, but it's there. From excessive meowing to destructive behaviors, the signs can vary, but the underlying emotion is the same: fear of being left alone. The good news is, with a little understanding and a few tweaks to their routine, you can help your feline friend feel more secure and comfortable during those times when you have to step away. So, the next time someone tells you that cats don't care when you leave, just smile and think of your little buddy who's eagerly waiting for you to walk back through that door. If you enjoy this video, we would really appreciate a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss a new video in the future. Thanks for watching.